after a very successful year, which of course began in 2013, last year they recorded their album, released it, and this year saw them getting 4 SAMA nominations. The BlackByrd ladies are back in our studio. A bit of a new look BlackByrd that we welcome onto our couch. Good morning to you ladies. And Axene, we know Tammy, we know Tarryn. Axene, new member of the group, welcome to the show. This is home. This is home, okay? This is home now, so you can feel comfortable.
Good to be home.
And I see you've already established a kind of a rapport with our puppies. You are in love with Bob. Is that so?
I love them. I want them.
No, you can't have them.
I want them.
They stay at home, and then you appreciate them here. But tell me quickly about how you came into the group. You guys knew each other as friends before, and how did this whole thing happen?
Well, it's actually quite a funny story. We performed together when they were still called the Vuvuzela,
yes.
and I was doing a solo project.
That was way back in the day, yeah.
Way back in the day.
When suspenders were in.
And we performed together on stage for things like K-Day and Joburg Day, and we sort of had established a friendship and also a business relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the time came that Sam said, you know, I'm getting married and I'm
Congrats,
moving, and you know, when she kind of said, okay, I'm doing new things with my life,
yeah.
Then Tarryn calls me up one day out of the blue. I didn't even have her number. And I'm like, I don't recognize this number. So I answer it, and she's like, Axene. She tells me the whole story about Sam, and I'm like, oh my word, that's so amazing. And then she says, and there's something I want to ask you.
You're blonde too, right?
Well, it makes sense.
Because it was stressful for us, you know, because I mean, like, we've had this relationship with Sam for 4 years where the dynamic of our group was the 3 of us. And so finding someone that could also, you know, that fit the profile, someone who could play an instrument and perform and dance and sing. It was intense.
Yeah.
And thank goodness Axene was there. And I always say God works in very mysterious ways, because just since she's been in the group, it's been absolutely amazing. The transition has been so smooth. I mean, it's like it's so easy. And
speaking of that profile, it's just kind of raised and raised and raised and raised. And I mean, at the SAMAs, when I was looking at you guys at the yellow carpet, everyone wanted a piece of you. Every publication, everyone with a camera was like, oh, please, can we interview you? Can we talk to you? What was that whole experience like for you?
Oh my goodness. That was famous. You know, the first time we went to the SAMAs as La Vuvuzela, it was intense because we got out the car and they said, La Vuvuzela, and we thought there was going to be paparazzi.
It was like, crick, crick.
And, they were like, and this time around, it was just insane. It was something else. I mean, people suddenly wanted to interview us, and they were like, who you dressed by?
Yeah, and oh, you should have seen them on that yellow carpet. My, did they look absolutely gorgeous. But let's talk about the music, which is, I mean, I think one of the main reasons why people love what you do. We love your theme song that you sing every single morning on our show. You did a collaboration with Craig Hines from Watershed, right?
Yeah, what happened was I was writing the album, and we did one duet on the album. And just looking, it was so tough for us because we were looking for a male vocalist who could really portray the male voice of the song.
Yes.
And at the time, he was in America recording his solo album because Craig's about to go solo. And we sent him the song via email. And I'm a big, by that time, I was like a very big Watershed fan.
Yeah?
So it was like, he came back and he said, I love the song, and yes, I'll sing it. And I was like, ah! I phoned my mommy, I was like, Mommy! it was insane. And then, yeah, he recorded it in like 2 days and sent it back.
Wow.
And literally, our manager, Mike, he sent it to me via email. He was like, okay, what do you think?
Oh, my word.
And we just sat there and we listened to it, and it was just
And here's the beautiful
magic.
video. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful setting.
Remember how we first fell in love?
I wasn't looking for romance. You took my breath away. Why do we have to end this way?
Sorry I took you for granted. From the bottom of my heart, I guess I'm hoping that you stay. I know we've had our ups and downs, but we can find our way. I don't want to wonder where you are and dream about what could have been, when by my side is where you belong. From the bottom of my heart, I
want you back in my arms. Back in my
Wow, what a beautiful song. Oh my word, tugs at the heartstrings, huh? What is it all about? I mean, she says these songs come from her diary, which I want to steal, by the way, because it seems to contain all of these wonderful songs. What? Just get on there. Okay, that's a good way to go, but what is that song about?
So basically, when I started writing songs, it was about me putting myself in other people's positions. And that song was about two people who find themselves in a relationship, and it's that moment where where things don't go smooth anymore. And, you know, it's like a rocky road, and they both kind of realize that, you know what, this is make or break. So from the bottom of my heart, I guess I'm hoping that you stay. I know we've had our ups and downs, but we can find a way. And then they both say, because I don't want to wonder where you are and dream about what could have been, because by my side is where you belong. So it's just like for everybody in relationships, because it's so easy to break up, but it's difficult to you have to be strong.
Okay. Take a moment right now. Absorb that. BlackByrd is still here. They're going to sing for us a bit later on. If you're feeling it as much as I am, get a cup of coffee. We'll be back. Hold me.
It's okay.
Okay.